Si tumekosana Lord.
Emotional.
Toka hapa. Tumekosana a lot. The fact that we work it out almost every single time.
Don't joke with me.
Honestly, I wouldn't want to do this with anybody else.
Who shot?
They're shot first.
Shot gani?
Sisi hiyo ingine
shot ya ili. Mtuseme ukweli.
Sema ukweli. Sasa ukweli Klaus. Jeremiah waambie.
Hatujafika hapo.
Oh, you haven't reached there. So you guys are not dating?
We ain't dating, man.
You for real?
We ain't dating.
You have the hair, you have the face, you have the smile. What else? Wacha kuniangalia hivyo.
Yo, what's up guys? It's your boy here, Prince Newton. You're watching Prince Newton exclusives. If you haven't subscribed, please make sure you do so. Yeah, let's hit 50k before my birthday, man. April is here. It's my birthday month. We gotta do what we gotta do, man. But of course, before niwaambie guest wangu wa leo ni kina nani, they actually do. They're people you've been requesting for a while, and we all love them. And whatever they do out here, like the dancing, the chemistry, you know, name it all. But anyway, guys, before I start that, you can see the merchandise I'm putting on today, Snowy. And actually, this video is sponsored by Snowy app. If you haven't downloaded Snowy app to now, and say when you hater, man, you have to download Snowy surely. And that's where all the vibe is going on up Evo. It's an app whereby you can happen to create even your own group, even though kwa explore kuna groups there ziko created. You know, it's according to what you really love. Yeah, if you're a football fan, we got you covered. If you're a films person, if you're a TikToker like me, okay, I don't consider myself one, but you know, assuming, yeah, kuna apps, kuna groups hapo hivyo unaweza join now, have fun as much as you can. And by the way, I want to say thank you to you guys for making my group the trending group for 3 continuous weeks. The Royal Family imekuwa ikitrend up as the latest group on their platform. And yes, tumenyang'anywa nafasi na watu wa Arsenali, but you guys can take me back to being the trending group of the day or the week. But of course, my guest today is none other but Klaus and Nasieku in the building. Wewe, karibuni.
Thank you.
To be honest, it's an honor to have you guys in the studio.
Thank you.
But before I continue, most of us know you guys as dancers, you know, content creators at large. But maybe kaka kuna yenye nimesahau before mwambie majina, mnaweza niambia ni gani hiyo nimesahau. Model. Upcoming model.
Oh wow. Hey. Okay.
I'm manifesting.
Oh, may it come to take place. Actually, you have everything it takes to be one of the best out here.
Nasikia.
Umeharibu sasa.
Hata lala leo.
Yo, I'm not getting that.
But yeah, bro, you can tell people your names, you know, for those who don't know you.
Yeah, Jeremiah Mururi.
Hey.
Alias, just call me Klaus. TikTok, Instagram.
Jere.
Content creator.
Machini kumuita hybrid. Ati hybrid. It's Jeremiah.
Jeremiah himself.
Alafu ongeze your accent.
Jina ya Bible lakini tabia.
Yeah.
I'm just playing though.
Student, dancer, content creator, dance influencer. Yeah.
And for you, Nasieku?
Nasieku.
Our Maasai babes, guys.
Yeah, I'm a Maasai baby. People have been asking me that question, if whether I'm a Maasai or a Samburu, but I'm a Maasai.
Oh, that's dope, actually.
Yeah, my full names are Alberta Nasieku. Yes, I'm a student, dancer, content creator, and dance influencer. And
say it all, ma'am.
Upcoming model. Don't joke with me.
Wait, let me ask you a question, yeah? Where is your home country? Narok. Just here. Hata unasemanga unaenda ushago shwali hapa karibu hivi. Hapa chini.
Simbali?
Narok Simbali.
Okay, yeah. So far though.
Just here.
Nashuka tu kamlima nafika.
Baadaye ukishukia na hii barabara hivi, uteremke unaweza tokea. Like on a sincere unaweza. Unavukia tu hapa kando hivyo. Usha join Southern Bypass nini hivyo. By anyway. This is the most interesting part of this whole thing, according to me.
Ooh, okay.
I want to know how you guys met. You know, how did you meet?
How we met.
You know, and then now I can build up on the questions when it comes to that. You know,
how we met. At the time I was doing TikToks on the road. I don't know kama kuna wase wanakumbukanga mimi nikifanya TikToks. It's not so long.
Kwa gate flani.
Hadi before the gate. Kuna time nilikuwa Thika Road. Kando tu ya highway
ya barabara. Yeah.
That's where my first viral video was actually. And then funny thing, we were at a shoot. My good friend Endere used to call some TikTokers, you know,
yeah,
we just mobilize, we shoot, we see what happens. So she called Nasieku and he used to tell me about these people who are coming. He was like, bro, unajua Nasieku anakam. Me, I'm like, Nasieku ni nani? Apparently, I'm like the only person who doesn't know Nasieku. And he's like, hey, William, say who dance now? And I'm like, Nasieku ni nani? Pia huyo ni nani? You know, I'm so lost. And I'm like, okay, acha tu akuje. And then we see what happens. And then he brought a bunch of people. We did so many shoots that day. My account at the time actually wasn't doing well. Funny thing. Oh shit, that was a bad time. That was a bad time for me on TikTok. And then she comes, I do shoots with other people, and I'm just looking at her. She's on the side, and I'm like, I'm an Maringo. Unajua pia watu wanajulikana.
Yeah, I guess.
But at that time, I'm like, she's like at 30,000. So 30K your time. Bro, I'm like, where is the Caribbean? I'm at 2,000. I don't want that. And then, so at the time, there was a training challenge, and I was like, you know what? Acha nifanye video na yeye. Ndio sema mimi niko na usanii.
Yeah, I get.
Asiende huko akisema, oh shit, Klaus, what Klaus? Kwende huko.
That's typically her. Like even in classes.
No.
She's always
joking.
Oh my
I came to know later that that was a smart move. I was like, because she would have said that. Don't. Wait.
But I don't know. Maybe you are just William Seapendi company.
Yeah,
as
so
introverted.
I didn't know. It was my first time.
It was my first time doing those public shoots, even na wase wengi. So we did that video together. We tracked almost 100K at the time where my account wasn't doing shit. You get. So I was like, oh, that's a nice video. That was a good. People are talking about chemistry. It's our first video. I'm like, I didn't even look at her. I didn't touch her. What chemistry are you talking about? So, but obviously, how to say my evil. And then I was like, okay, that's nice. I didn't even take her number. All I knew was her name. But the time took hapo. And then hujui hadi kutenda aje. You get mnamit mara moja uchukata rudi, such things. And then after that, fortunately, after like 1 week, we met. It was a small meeting with some friends in Kaha, and then she was there.
Yeah.
Funny thing, alikuwa mitu na one of us. So tukatembea, hatuko to shoot, kulikuwa kunanyesha, and then we just like decided, since people were shooting and our video went kind of good, so we tried this thing with another song.
Aliacha unyeshewe surely.
Nilinyeshewa guy. Newton.
To all who are there.
Mimi mrefu angekotea shade.
And then we do the video.
But it was so unexpected.
Yeah, it was the most unplanned thing. I'm not even joking. Hizi vitu zilikuwa zinafanyika juu ako hapo. Sisi tuna watch watu, and then we're like, see, we try this. We did a song called Cheche.
Cheche by who?
Cheche is by who? Diamond and Zuchu, right? Cheche by Diamond and Zuchu.
Oh yeah.
We did the video. Oh no.
It went viral.
No. It's like at a meal right now. And I was like, oh shit.
That's mad.
Oh, this might actually work. You get, but hatujuani. So you now have to start building. That's how I was like, yo, Nasieku, might you be comfortable doing
videos
with me?
Lakini hakuniuliza.
She's like,
hakuniuliza.
But it was natural. So by virtue of the videos just going viral, I was like, maybe we should be doing it. See, we should do Cheche. See, there's another trending challenge.
Yeah.
So we just plan something and see how this goes. And it was from there, man. My account was
blowing up.
Yeah.
But Nasieku, just to ask you, he has what he thought of you in his mind when he first met you. Like say, celeb.
Wow.
You know, what was on your mind about him? On a sincere note.
Let me tell you, baby.
Yeah.
Honestly, the first time getting to where they were shooting, I saw so many familiar faces that I had seen on TikTok, and they were way above me. Now him saying that I was above him was the part that I still ask myself till today. But then nikamuuliza, because I asked you if you were Ron. There's another guy called Ron.
I even call him because
no, listen. Let me tell you something.
It's Ron, and you're so confident in that.
Because Ron was also there. There's another TikToker called a dancer. He was also part of that shoot. But I also thought that I wasn't sure who was who. Like, I had seen the word Ronafro, and there was a video Ushaifanya. So I didn't know what his username was, but I had seen him on TikTok. So when I said hi, I was like, Ron? He was like, Ron ni nani?
Nikajua huyu. Celeb.
So I thought akadhani nimempea ile usania hata sikujui ni nani.
Wow.
And I was trying to just tell him nakujua lakini sijui jina. So it was weird because I only knew one person, Combox. I think you know her. I only knew Combox, and that's because I had seen her in school.
Oh, I get.
So that was the only person I was familiar with there, and some other girl called Becky, whom coincidentally I was like, thank you God, I've met Becky, because I think ningekaa hapo kama sijui mtu.
No, alishinda hivi.
So just holding on to her because I didn't know anyone. Then when Endere now told me we should, I shot a video with him. I also shot with Klaus. And I didn't know the challenge, but then he taught me. It was a Swahili. That was my first time maybe trying a Swahili.
A bongo song.
Yeah, a bongo challenge. And I was like, okay, let's try.
Okay, like you're into English songs or rather trending sound.
It's not at the time. There's that perception of bongo. That's more.
Yeah.
That's better on TikTok.
Which
especially
is true.
if it's a couple vibe.
Doing so well on his page.
The first so many videos we did, and they were bongo. They were racking.
Yeah.
Views, that's mad.
So
you
knew this is the way to go.
This is the way to go. So we just do something, sing a couple. The chemistry came with the number of times we did it.
So yeah, that's how we ended up doing the first video.
And
then I went back home.
Go there.
And let me tell you, funny thing is, I didn't have any video for my page from that day. Klaus had one that we did, and Dere had one. Like, so many people had videos that I appeared in, but I didn't.
But you didn't have any on your side.
Yeah, because I didn't even have the number of the videographer. I was like,
true.
Where am I going to get these videos? And I only had Endere's number. And when I asked him, he told me that he would ask the videographer. So by the time he's asking, I'd already gone. The next day I'd had another shoot. And by then I was doing content with someone else.
I get.
Yeah, so
what we are getting here, I'm one of your fans. So it's what we are getting. And the audience, why do you guys actually know that? Because, but I'll get to there. Sitaki kwanza kuongelea hiyo sahi. But that's how you actually met.
Yeah.
And Klaus said ilibidi mwanze kujuana vizuri. So how long did it take you guys for you to decide, I want to settle with this guy, I want to settle with this Shori, and why him, or rather why her?
Yeah.
What's so special about her? What's so special about him?
Okay, I think when I decided that I'd do this, I think there was like a little session that I had with myself and also someone else who had was kind of mentoring me, or rather giving me an advice. I wasn't so sure of my brand, or rather what I had wanted, because previously, or what I was doing before, I wasn't putting so much effort or focus into it. So when I got this chance to do a video with Klaus, and I saw it as an opportunity for me to actually do my brand, was like, yeah, this can actually work. But then it just doesn't start like that. So I feel like after the first video, before we did other videos, that's when we exchanged numbers, and then slowly by slowly we just talked. And I think there was friendship as we did it professionally. So we built our friendship, and the motivation and the support that came with it was
You can move your mic a little bit closer to it, like this.
okay.
Yeah.
So like I was saying, the motivation and the support that came with the friendship, the brand that we're starting, actually motivated me to just go ahead and just do it with him. Yeah, plus ni msumbufu. But I think it was worth the risk and the try to do this because he's actually a nice guy.
A nice guy.
Nice guy.
Oh, okay. Why are we misquoting nice? I feel like nice is such a nice word.
Nice is such a nice one.
Nice is such.
Okay, nice is...
Well, you have it. Thank you for the show. Hey.
But yeah, about you on your end, Klaus?
On my end, it's more of... on my end, it's more of a sentimental thing. Because getting this isn't something easy. And knowing that is one step of getting there. Because there's the idea that you want to do this alone and you want to make it alone. But again, there's the whole ideology of ukiwa peke yako utafika mahali.
Yeah, I get.
Ukiwa wawili,
you can go further, yeah.
So I was like, honestly, I'd want to give this a try. I've done this for so long peke yangu. I've done it for 6 months. It worked so well the first few times. Akaunti yangu ikapita hiyo shida. And then I was like, you know what, let me just try something new. It's something I've been told before that it can work. You get? And then there's the idea that responses on my page, it was like, we like your smile, we like, so the guy who was mentoring me was like, bro, people love you for A, B, C, D. So
actually, you got a good smile, man.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
And then you...
No homo.
Of course, no homo, man.
And then ukiingiza the aspect where you think that, imagine doing that with a pen girl who has a beautiful smile, beautiful face, and all that. And then you see what kind of thing you can create together. And then, not from the responses from those 2 videos which went viral, I was like, I would actually want to give this a try. When we started it out, it was more on a professional level, because we don't know each other. And then now we started meeting at Candy's classes. I told her I attend Candy's classes, so...
That's actually where I first met
him.
Him and actually
even
you.
her, yeah.
But you said you had met earlier, so...
Yeah, no, I'd seen you. There's a difference between...
Okay, like you had seen me uko maliliniona. But
yeah, so from there, there's that connection which comes with dance, which makes things so easy. So tukakutana huko kwa Candy every weekend. So and then there are these days we set for shoots.
Yeah.
And then anatoka kwenye yako anakuja kahawa juu mimi personally siwezi travel long distances, story for another day, but it's a problem for me.
Okay.
So she understood that and she was willing to come.
Oh, to your end.
To my end, yeah. And it was such a good move. Like ile naichukua kwa roho. And then it reached a point where now chemistry camera now it starts rubbing off, where you realize we're actually becoming good friends.
Yeah.
So you start having those talks, obviously, and then si tumekosana Lord,
Emotional.
tumekosana a lot. The fact that we work it out almost every single time, and then we just get better and better, stronger and stronger. We get a better idea each and every single time of where we want to be, the shared vision, the shared dream. From there to where we are right now, honestly, I wouldn't want to do this with anybody else.
Damn.
You get?
Damn, does your mom speak that way about you? He doesn't. He's not the one.
Rudia was
So like, what a rewind.
After rewind.
So you see, you realize that along the way.
Yeah.
And you're like, Adi, mbona ushinda ukiruka, because it happens. People do this thing with somebody, it doesn't work out. They jump to another person, it doesn't work out. Me napenda kuwa there for the long term. And we had that discussion with her, and I was like,
mse ananiattack kama ni nini my guys. I think umesikia your comment. But mine is all like it doesn't work out. It does, but it does better with other people. You know, okay, I'm just playing.
yeah,
But
so you realize that you guys appreciate
Uh-huh.
the time you spend talking, the time you spend dancing, the time you spend doing co-curricular things, and it all makes sense.
in short, quality time.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
every single time.
Quality
You
time.
get.
Yeah.
Na, kuna time haikuwa, and then we were working towards it, and then it takes a lot. You get. Kumbuka pia ako choir, I mean, okay, you have mad classes, she has mad classes. So the fact that both of you manajaribu as much as possible to get in there. Yeah, ikafika to your point, you're like,
I get this can work.
This can work.
But just to ask, who shot the shot first?
Who shot?
The shot
shot.
first.
shot gani?
Sisi hiyo ingine
Hii shot ya kawaida. Hebu tuseme ukweli.
Sema ukweli. Hata ukweli Klaus. Jeremiah waambie.
Sikumbuki eti ya watu hivi. Hey, who shot?
Okay, who approached the other or
You say like, can you be my boyfriend, girlfriend?
Okay. Damn. Did we ever get to that?
Majina kubwa. Majina kubwa.
Hey. Oh my god.
How?
I don't think. Oh wait. Okay. Answer.
Answer.
No.
Surely. Nah, though, but that's Jafika.
Oh, you haven't treated.
No.
So you guys are not dating?
We ain't dating, man.
You for real?
We ain't dating.
Mad. Okay, wait.
Friends.
Do you see it happening though?
I just got friend zoned, guys.
Oh, no, let's not do that.
Wait. Wow, there's so many questions in my head. You guys aren't dating for real?
You can't imagine how many times I've had that conversation.
This is another Kolo and Chris baby, to be honest. Because the chemistry,
Oh, Lord.
wow. Okay,
This is always
that's actually mad.
tough one.
But do you guys even ever feel like the same that's happening to other TikTokers might happen to you?
I think it's an everyday fear that will remain
Yeah.
because we both have our own dreams and plan that we want to achieve. So I feel like if it gets to a point where you're caught up in this brand that we do together, forgetting that we have our own, it may interfere with our line of work.
Definitely.
Yeah. So of course, as we do this that we do together,
Yeah.
we also have to consider that there's a path that Klaus may want to take, and there's a path that I also want to take, and we can't necessarily just ignore it or rather put it on a break or rather on the side, simply because there's this there is a chemistry, yes, but there's this image that people really want. So of course, yes, we may give you, but also in real sense,
Yeah.
we have to be real. We have to. It's a reality.
Hey, I think people facing the, you imenipata by surprise on a very sincere note. Because in the back of my mind, I knew, these guys must be dating. I mean, look at these videos,
Yeah.
But like, anyway, hiyo bado niko stuck tu hapo. The same way you're fearing it might happen to you guys, Do you feel like as much as we continue with this, it might lead us to dating at some point? Do you ever get into,
A question?
Yeah, okay. What I normally think about that is we talk a lot. Normally we base it, or we started basing it on communication. So as long as you understand each other's position, you're at a better position to not get there biladi kujua.
Oh, like being attached.
Unafika point,
Nini.
unafika tu mahali unapata nyote wawili mko, oh shit. You're both get like in love.
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
unapata tu hivyo, and then you realize as much as it can be a beautiful thing, in full honesty, is as much as it can go terribly wrong. Because of our brand together and our brands individually. You get? So, haina haja tuseme, these are things you just have to think about and you have to talk them out, because if you're dating, it affects a lot our brand, her brand and my brand to separate.
So you rather keep it the way it is? How long have you guys known each other for?
Jamaliza a year. I'm not even joking. We haven't even finished a year. We're clocking a year on
August.
Not even August. I knew you on your birthday.
Yeah.
We started shooting
July.
We started shooting early July.
So your birthday is more than a birthday.
We got to know each other, and then in like 2 weeks or 3 weeks, it was her birthday. And we met in July last year. We haven't even clocked a year. That's why I'm telling you.
This is the longest talking stage I've ever seen.
Bro, let's count. September, October.
Yeah, it's like 10 months.
Zangu hata simalizangi wiki tatu. Okay, I'm just playing.
8 months.
Because
8 months has not been enough for you to convince him.
Has not been enough. Oh my God.
Focus. I know what you want.
But I feel like we normally have we revisit that topic because it comes a time where, of course, there'll be probing questions, like you've said. There'll be probing questions, or there'll be a situation that may probe that, where you will feel, hey, anyway, this is something that if I don't handle it well, it may get into my head and maybe affect what in one way or another. Yes, we may try to work it out, but unaweza pata hizi makosa ndogo ndogo inaingililia, and then tunakasirikiana, we end up not shooting. So we normally revisit that, and then we talk it out. We come to like an agreement, like, are we okay up to here? What is it that you'd like us to change, or how do you feel when I do this? Or
I get.
How does it feel?
We talk a lot. That is.
I think, to be honest, on a sincere note, it's very beautiful when two people come into understanding. This is what I want. This is what you want. This is what I can give to you. This is what you can give to me. And this is how we're gonna work on this. Because working together out there on the platforms. Mad respect for you guys. Mad, actually. But apart from that, like I've seen you guys, dancing is your life, Watu wengine hapa. I know you guys have seen me try make 1, 2, 3 moves, but it's a very big problem.
Dance classes.
Me hata naona nikienroll. Kuna shida mahali. Yeah. But you see, what are your all goals in this dancing journey? What do you want to achieve? The Kenyan dancing world hasn't been all that. But the narrative is changing. In the past few years, I've been seeing it be different. In Alisha Watu, there are many more dancers than there used to be before. And thanks to you, you're creating a path for the future generation. What's your goal in it?
Funny thing. Let me just say this. Funny thing, shake one of your talk. I'm even joking.
Walai.
And we had this talk so early in our relationship. So early, and we were like, I'm a dreamer. Bro, I'm a mad. Mimi nikikwambia vitu nataka kuachieve maisha, utacheka tu kwanza. Hata kama utaamini ni support, utacheka. So I'm like, at first I was like, I'm not saying this like in a bad way, but I've always been the guy who believes in what I believe in, if that makes sense. So if I knew I want to dance and I want this dance to take me places, you get, even if I have this education, I want this, nataka kenye napenda, inifikishe penye mimi nataka. You get, no shame to whoever. I respect education. I've been brought up in an academic lifestyle, man. So I have all respect for people who choose the path for education. But now, so at first I used to tell her, honestly, unajaniaje, mimi nataka kufika mahali, bro, mimi nataka kuitwa award show juu ya dance.
I get.
You get, I want to hear they have created a whole category for me and my friends because of dance. I want to create a whole academy for dance, such that dance is taken seriously and a kid can tell their parent,
I want to dance.
I want to go to this school because of dance, and they will respect because they have seen Klaus as proof of what
of
dance
life.
can do. Proof of life. So, ikafika point that was my first dream, and then itaka controversial. She came along. You get, and same dreams, but again, nataka kuziachieve na yeye, because I feel like it's a powerful. It's a more powerful. Nah, don't take that wrong.
Don't get it twisted. Don't get it. It's a beautiful thing. Yeah.
Because I feel like together
You can
we do so much more, man. Mi mkiona kama Klaus, kuna wenye na inspire kama Klaus, kuna wenye ana inspire kama Nasieku. But together it's a whole bomb. It's a whole thing, man. And I feel like together we get there. So she tells me her dreams, I tell her my dreams, and we integrate them to wonder how we can get there.
Hey, kama madem zenu kunje wanauliza stories za dreams, you guys are having the right women in your life. Okay guys, I'm not trying to say anything about the women in my life. I salute them so much. But you know, it's a good thing, you know. It's like we're seeing beyond the relationship we have.
Yeah.
You know, how can I help you achieve whatever goals you have?
Yeah.
And vice versa on my side, you know. So that's actually, you know, something good to look at and all that, you know. But yes, before I continue, just want to remind you guys that you can download Snowy on Google Play Store or Apple Play Store. And it's actually an app that's only created for groups. Yani, huwezi text an individual. And the good part of it, people can't have your number. Like, for example, I'm on the platform on many different groups. Then niko interested in, niko ya Arsenali, niko na ya UEFA. I'm in my own group, you know, TikTokers na vitu kaa hizo. So you can download the app on Google Play Store or Apple Play Store and get to join any group of your own interest. And yes, guys, actually you're welcome to my group. There are a couple of groups because the number of people that can join a group are actually 20 to 30. And you guys mejaza group tatu, so we can get to create more and more and more. So download Snowy and get to enjoy it. As I continue, you know, kuna swali imenikujia kwa kichwa. You know, I've been here before and I'm still here. So I want to ask it to you guys, you know. Klaus, you know, umeona dem pale nje amekubamba. You're in the situation you're in, or rather even you, Nasieku, there is a fine guy over there, you know.
Kuna ule mmoja.
And you know, me as a guy, okay, like maybe mimi naweza kwa sawa nao ni jumi niko kwa hii industry, so naelewa hizi vitu, but kuna demato elewa that you guys are just working. You know, they want it to be them peke yao, and you want it to be him alone, you know. So I want you guys to tell me, like, how is it gonna work for you? How do you convince someone's son or daughter, like, ni kazi tu, ni kazi, and they will be touching each other, they will be vibing, you know.
People never buy that when they're at first. It's a whole thing, but I have a hard time even convincing my own friends that we are not.
So you can find yourself someone without having to, you know.
Me, like, unaweza pata situation mse like ako convinced, hadi umwambie nini, hadi umwambie ni kazi, hadi umwambie ni beshte yako. People are convinced that, you know what, lazima ni manzi yako.
Walai.
So like, hadi unapata, there was, okay, let me say, like, there was a time, a friend of mine, we were getting to know each other. She's a girl. And then niko hapo, we're talking, we're vibing. So your time tukiongea, swali yake ya kwanza ni gani? Are you and Nasieku dating?
Dating, yeah.
Sorry.
It's okay.
And I'm like, nah. We're close friends, but that's it, and work. And she's like, you know what? Imagine you're lying. Bro, we were there for 30 minutes.
Trying to convince someone.
Bro, we're just vibing. But you know what? I'm like,
wow. See me like show.
So like, it's sometimes it's really, it can give you a hard time. It can give you a hard time, especially when you're outside and you just, like, let's say just want to have fun.
Toki vibe na dem flani yourself call is cheating.
Yeah.
We should record and send it.
Let me tell you this. I have a friend who's probably had to watch the interview, so I'm okay saying this story. Not a friend, but he's a guy I met. Juzi tu alindm anaishi Kaoskari, anaona kwa streets za Kaoskari na beshte yangu wa Kaoskari manzi. Tunatembea tumeendea food. So this guy DMs me the same day. Bro, I saw you. Ogon bro, nini napenda content yako. I saw you in Kaoskari hapo kwa China, and I'm like, yeah, nimepita hapo leo. And then like nilikuwa na manzi mwingine, just tell me it's Nasieku. I'm like, nah, that was just a friend of mine. Bro, you're cheating.
Hey, you're like, hey.
Calm down. Funny thing, we met with that guy 2 days later in person. Nikitembea toko like, hey, bro, mambo vipi? Mimi yule, and I'm like, oh shit. Niko na kushow, nilikukamata ukicheat na Nasieku. I'm like, oh shit, bro. Bro, mad see bro. It's all like that. Going for food, man. You see, and he's so convinced, man. And then sometimes it's funny, sometimes it's just weird. You get?
I feel
again, hautaki ikue so much such that itafanya relationship yangu na Nasieku you feel weird. You get? You don't want that too much, that you're judged every second of the day. Akionekana na jamaa mwingine, it's a whole thing. Me, that's what you say me.
And maybe like for her, is it the same case? Yeah. Maybe from Asheri's perspective, because for me as a guy, naweza sema na relate 100% to you, whatever you're saying, you know.
Well, but I feel like for the ladies, it's a matter of convincing. But nishaipatana na mmoja akasema hivyo.
Akasema wow.
Akasema mimi niko so convinced, always ni show. Like it was a talking stage.
Oh, I get. Sasa ili dedi tu hivyo. Hey, ni life man. Usijali hata zangu aziendangi mahali juu ya TikTok. But like the last question, you know. But before I do so, I just want to remind you guys that you can get to book a session with us here. If you want to record your podcast or you want to do a voiceover, you want us to cover to do live coverage for your event, you can contact us through this number and we're going to make it happen for you at a very affordable price, by the way. But yes, the last question, I want you guys to tell us more about the Alfa house, because that's where the magic happens.
Yeah.
And you guys, I think, have even blown up more now that you're at the Alfa house. I won't lie, like on a very sincere note, I met you that time, like we've met countable times, but me time yenye nimekujua TikTok ya ukweli ni time umeingia Alfa house, like the video quality, the chemistry between you guys, you know, at least for her, maybe naweza sema amekuja for you page yangu baraka you know, but sahi hata nikifungua I won't be surprised kama nyinyi hata mnaanza kwa page yangu. Yeah, but you can tell me, like, what is it about, you know, and why only you guys?
The Alfa house is a TikTok house. Basically, the idea behind it is bringing a group of TikTokers together to create content
in a house.
Mm-hmm.
And so the Alfa house, necessarily not the house is called the Alfa house. The Alfa house, it's us.
I guess
it's like a team.
You guys, yeah,
it's us. So a group of guys showed interest and approached us with the idea. Approached a good number of people with the idea. We managed to land it, the four of us. And
the four of us, meaning you, who and who?
Me, Nasieku.
Because I know you two, and Chris.
Tonio and Katha. Chris is our collaborator.
Oh, I get.
So the four of us, we landed the gig, and then we talked it out with them. They told us what they want from us. We told them what
we'd want from them.
You get it? So they bring this, we bring this. So through that, we get the facilities to do. And then when you get such an opportunity, you maximize it. So we did it for Alfa House. It worked. For the account, it's mad. Follow?
We had like 160 something.
Yeah, so like...
Then we started it off.
At first, you don't know how it will go. And then all of a sudden, it's working. You get? And then you guys... We worked it out such that now we started shooting our own videos there. From there, each and every single one of us has grown massively. And then the traffic, you know, as much as you're growing, your traffic goes back to Alfa House. and the Alpha House traffic comes back to us.
Yeah,
so we
it's
are
a
mixing
two-way
followers.
win.
Yeah, it's a two-way road. So yeah, basically that's what the Alpha, because it's true, a lot of people never understand what it's about, because people in the comments are always like, what's the Alpha House?
Yeah.
Are you a dance group? Are you a content creation group? What are you guys? What are you doing? Yeah, so basically that's it. A house of content creators.
It's like Hype House. There's one in US called the Hype House.
Yeah, I know.
But now
I know.
Kenyan version.
So you want to tell us, basically, TikTok community is heading somewhere, finally.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can say that, man.
Yeah.
At least, yeah,
Burning.
progress.
Thanks to you guys, yeah?
Thank you, man.
That's the dream, man.
I get it.
Like you start something in the hope that it'll later something else for other people. You get, hopefully after some time unaweza pata kuna mseto amepata an idea from it.
No.
Not even the same thing, but mtu anapata tu an idea out of it na ita work for them so perfectly. You get, so you find again, tukua si watu wanne, we have more.
I get, yeah.
You're selling more to people than your individuals. So you never know who are inspiring out there.
Actually, that's very dope. Hata mmetaja hiyo nikakumbuka. Oh yes, guys, like thank you so much for helping me get to 200k followers on TikTok.
I saw.
It's been recent, so I appreciate so much, man. You know.
I'm coming for you. I'm coming. I'm at 100, so I'm coming for you.
I'll be so happy, man, because actually I feel like the difference between like a person like me and Sema Kemeni Beba, because I sincerely don't know how to dance completely. I don't even try.
But you have the hair. The smile. Let me know. Say it. You have the hair. You have the face. You have the smile. What else? Wacha kuniangalia hivyo. I feel like, yeah, you have the face.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Plus
so
now
much.
add the content that you're giving us is a top tier.
You're
Thank
creative,
you.
man.
I appreciate it, man, because now like for me lip syncing imekuwa ikinibeba. If I knew how to dance,
Combination.
I'm going part 1 million followers mbaya sana. But actually on that I'm going to be creating a video with you guys, yeah.
Okay.
I tried dancing today.
Tower.
You all watch out for that. But yes, I feel like the most interesting part of this interview, according to most people, it will have been how you guys met. But for me, I feel like the best is yet to come, because Kumipasi is whereby we get to see your relationship. You know, how well do you guys know each other since you've been friends for almost a year? Let's say that. So Kumipasi is whereby we get to talk about like in depth of this and that. I'm gonna chagua between he and he. So yes, guys, for yours, unfortunately, I'd created it as a couples edition, even though you're not. But the time spent is enough to know each other. So yes, guys, keep it locked here. You know what's coming up next. Kumipasi. Come out to subscribe, please. Make sure you do so. But before we leave, you can tell your guests, your fans, where to find you, or rather even people who don't know you, where they can find you on socials.
Just call me Klaus. TikTok, Instagram. Okay, it's just it's TikTok,
Snapchat.
Actually, it's the same. Even in Snapchat.
Just call me Klaus.
Just call me Klaus.
Nah.
Yeah, mad love.
Oh yeah. Ooh.
And you?
Mine is Nasieku, both Instagram and TikTok, and also Snapchat is Nasieku_20. I don't know where the 20 came from.
But you can edit it out. Actually, they brought that option this year.
For real.
So Nangi, it's like they give you one chance to change your name. Like once
Before
a year
it used always change, but hii mwaka kaleta option unaweza change once a year. I think.
once a year. It's mad. If you choose the wrong name,
you're good.
Yeah. So Nasieku in all platforms.
And guys, before me niwache muende on this episode, because now we are going to the Kumipasi. I just want to say thank you so much for creating time for me.
Thank you for having
I'm really
us.
grateful, man. Such an honor to have you guys here, and looking forward to having you in future. And you guys just keep doing what you're doing. You're heading somewhere.
Thank you, man.
Thank you.
Many people out here look up to you, man. Yes, guys, I've been your boy here, Prince Newton. You can find me on all social media platforms at Prince Newton on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok at Prince Newton.